5,222,015 by Michelle Natty Misk 62,199 views. Tweet: oftentimes, politicians are referred to as wooden or stiff. In the case of the guy standing in the middle, that's a very apt description. Source: in April 2015, North Korea's Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un climbed Mount Parektu, the country's tallest mountain. Or did he? Kim is not in the best of shape to begin with, but what better way to show that helps connected to the country's ruling elite by having him climb 2,700 meters up a mountain in the snow. With no hat, and a limp and fancy hairdo. Never mind that his shoes appear clean and polished and not at all caked with snow. Source: check out this picture, which was released by Syria's state news agency, SANA, showing the alleged swearing-in of Anas Abdul Razak Naim as the new governor of Hama in 2011. Everything about it is off, from the overly large table and the shadow it casts to the size of the man in grey suit. Source: the photo was edited by EYGPT's Al Aram newspaper and run atop an article called The Way to Sharm el-Sheikh in 2010. In the undoctored Getty photo bottom, former president of Egypt Hosni Mubarak is trailing behind and to the left of the big group of Middle East power players. But in the changed photo top, HES right there in front, leading Obama and the rest of the gang to peace and prosperity. We get it, but why lose the floor around the carpet? Source: the picture above was posted online by the government of Ningguad, a small city in eastern China, in 2013. It was supposed to show the city's deputy mayor and 3 other officials with the city's oldest resident, a visit that actually happened. It became a Photoshop nightmare for China instead, in which 3 giant men plus a floating, disappearing half-man creepily hover over a miniature-sized old woman. Source: Hillary Clinton is one of the most photographed women in the world, so it's anyone's guess as to why Bloomberg Politics photoshopped her head onto a different body. The news organization acknowledged that it made a bad call. Yeah, we think you did. Source: in 2011, these 3 Chinese politicians appeared to be levitating several inches above the ground and they're bigger than the countryside surrounding them. Even the edges of the bodies are blurred. Source: a political conspiracy, a bad Photoshop, the Obamas and a third mystery hand. In 2012, Rep. Rob Kaufman, a Republican running for his 5th term in the 89th House District west of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, sent out this mailer to voters with a family portrait showing Kaufman, his wife Nikki, and the 4 children. A few weeks later a new campaign mailer went out. This one featured the same photo with a new addition in the lower left corner, a puppy butt wife. For his part, Kaufman said he added the family's 6-month-old adopted Yorkshire Terrier mix, Cora, to the photo because she joined the family after the portrait was taken. While that may be the case, maybe he should have hired a better Photoshop artist. Source: in March 2015, Cameroonian authorities paid tribute to 38 soldiers recently killed while fighting against terrorist group Boko Haram in Nigeria and against other militants in the Central African Republic. 3 days later, an article was posted on the government's official website showing the president bowing before a soldier's coffin. As you can clearly see, the artist didn't do a stellar job on Photoshop manipulation. Source: you might also like. Best this month 8,472 views. 7 Crazy Amelia Earhart disappearance theories. Best ever 614,853 views. 12 Funniest findings in Google Translate. Best ever 1,041,204 views. 9 Bizarre identical twins marriages. Best ever 1,126,672 views. 10 Terrifying cases of demonic possession. Best ever 560,085 views. 10 Cleverest ways to cheat on a test. Best ever 629,989 views. 10 Hilarious Siri responses. NSFW 18 ODDES new website. ODDES new website 126,727 14,900.